Hello, my dear students. I welcome you all back in the revision classes of maths. As you all know that your exams are going to start, so you all start preparing your lessons, and this revision video is about chapter 3rd and 6th. So let's start with chapter 3rd, which is Roman numerals. So first we'll see Roman numerals and Hindu Arabic numerals. So, see the symbols which we use in Roman numerals for the Hindu Arabic numerals. So, for 1, we use I. For 5, we use V. For 10, we use X. For 50, we use L. For 100, we use C. For 500, we'll use D. And for 1000, we will use M. So here you can see there are 7 symbols used in Roman numerals, and every Roman numerals are repeated except V, L and D, which is 5, 50 and 500. Now, writing Roman numerals for Hindu Arabic numerals up to 100. So here I have shown you Hindu Arabic numerals with their Roman numerals as the symbol. So for 1, I, for 2, double I, for 3, we have used 3 times I, and for 4, we'll use IV, for 5, we'll use V, for 6, VI, for 7, VII, for 8, V triple I, for 9, we'll use IX. Here I would like to tell you that when we use I in the left side of the number, which means we have subtracted I from that particular number. As we can see in 4, I is written left side of V, which means 1 is subtracted from 5. And in 9, I is written left side of X, which means 1 is subtracted from 10. So, which means we can say for subtraction, we have to write the smaller number to the left side of that greater number. Now, what is the Roman numeral for 10? So, Roman numeral for 10 is X. Roman numeral for 20 is XX. Roman numeral for 30 is XXX, which means 3 times X. Roman numeral for 40 is XL. Roman numeral for 50 is L. Roman numeral for 60 is LX. Roman numeral for 70 is LXX. Roman numeral for 80 is LXXX. And Roman numeral for 90 is XC. Roman numeral for 100 is C. And here I would like to tell you one more thing. If you have to write the Roman numeral for 11, so you can write XI, which means 10 plus 1, which is equal to 11. And for 12, you can write XII, which is equal to 10 plus 2. For 13, X 3 times I, which is equal to 10 plus 3, which is equal to 13, and so on. Similarly, you can do for 21, 22, 23, 31, 32, 33, and so on. Now, let's see with some example. So first, convert the following Hindu Arabic numeral into Roman numeral. So first example is 22. So for 22, we can write 20 plus 2, which is equal to XX for 20 and double I for 2. So the Roman numeral for 22 is XXII. And the second number is 16.
So for 16, we can write 10 plus 6. So in Roman numeral, 10 is x and 6 is vi. So for 16, we can write x vi. Now the next number is 8. So for 8, we can write 5 plus 3. So in Roman numeral, 5 is v and 3 is triple I. So Roman numeral for 8 is v I. Hope you understood this. Now do the second conversion. Convert the following Roman numeral into Hindu Arabic numeral. So first example, XXIV. So here we can say x is equal to 10. So 10 plus 10 and IV is equal to 9. So total sum is 29, which means XXIV is equal to 29. Now the second example, XLV. So as we have learned from the previous topic, XL is the Roman numeral for 40 and V is the Roman numeral of 5. So 40 plus 5 is equal to 45. So we can say XLV is equals to 45. Now the next number XXXVIII. So here again we can do it by expanding. X is equals to 10 and here 3 times x is written. So we add 10 3 times means 10 plus 10 plus 10 and V is used for 5. So 5 plus triple I means 3. Now add all of them. So we get 38, which means XXXVII stand for 38 in Roman numeral.
Now students, let's see the revision of chapter 6, which is problems on addition and subtraction. For this, you have to follow these rules. So rules for solving problems having the combination of addition and subtraction, we have to follow these steps. So step 1 is add all the numbers with plus sign before them. Then step 2, add all the numbers with minus sign before them. Then step 3, subtract the smaller sum from the greater sum. So here one note is given. So the first number written without plus or minus sign is taken up as with plus sign, which means if a number having no plus or minus sign before the number, so that means it has positive sign. Now let's see with some examples. So example 1, simplify 2513 minus 589 plus 732 minus 1067. So in this one, student, you can see in first 2513, before this number, no sign is given. So we'll take this number as a positive sign. And after that, all the numbers having their positive or negative signs. So now solve it. So we have to follow these steps. So first step 1 is add the numbers having plus sign. So students, see which numbers having plus sign. 2513 and 732 having plus sign. So these two will be added. So after adding, we get 3245. Now step 2 is add the numbers having negative sign or minus sign. So see which numbers having negative sign. So students, 1067 and 589 have negative sign. That's why now step 2 we have to add these two numbers. So after adding negative signs, we get 1656. Now students, step 3 is subtract the sums. So we'll subtract the smaller sum from the greater sum. So After subtracting 1656 from 3245, we get 1589. So hence 1589 is the final answer. So students, I hope you have understood this revision. Now students, you have to solve this revision worksheet in your rough copy. So here this revision worksheet is of 15 marks and the questions I'm going to read for you. So question number 1 is solve and write the answer in Roman numerals. This question is of 2 marks. Question number 2 is write the Roman numerals for the following. And this question is also of 2 marks. And in this one, A is 34 and B is 26. Now question number 3 is simplify 5701 plus 2065 minus 1392 minus 2381, and this question is of 4 marks. Now question number 4 is compare and put the correct symbol, and this question is of 4 marks. In this one, some Roman numbers and some additions are given. You have to solve it and compare which one is greater or equal to. So next question is question number 5, which is the population of a town is 8215 if there are 3438 men and 2859 women. So how many children are there in the town? And this question is of 3 marks. So students, do this question carefully in your rough copy, and after that prepare your chapter from the book and solve the questions. Now this is all for today. Thank you.